Okay, we are live. I'm just going to hang out here for a minute. Let people catch up. We'll get started in just a minute. Okay, well, welcome to Health Tip Tuesday. The very first word, I've already messed it up. Health Tip Tuesday, and this week we're doing 5 reasons why you're not losing weight. So let's jump right into this bad boy. So tonight we're going to talk about why, despite your best efforts, the weight isn't coming off, and some simple changes that you can make to start making progress again, and my number one recommendation for getting into the best shape of your life. And just in case you don't know me, and I think I know most of the folks that are on here, but if you're watching this in a recording, my name is Steve Stearns. I live in Maine. I love doing stuff outside. I'm a natural health and fitness advocate. I'm a dad. I'm a father. I'm a husband. I love fat biking. I like skiing, doing stuff outside. And I really am passionate about helping you look and feel your best naturally and learn how to make that a lifestyle. So if you're interested in that sort of thing, please check out my website at stevestearns365.com. So the reason why I picked this topic for tonight is that, it's January and the number one New Year's resolution every year is to lose weight, which is a great thing. I mean, achieving and maintaining a healthy weight is really great for your health, but losing the weight is not always easy, and maintaining that weight loss is not always easy. And over the years and through my journey, I kind of had some aha moments that, I believed one thing and then found out that that really was kind of working against me. So I really wanted to share those just in case that's happening to you too. And, maybe a little switch like that will make a big difference for you. So first of all, if it's so simple, why is it so hard to do? Losing weight is pretty simple. It's, you burn more calories than you consume. That is actually written poorly there. So if you burn more calories than you consume, then you're going to lose weight. If you consume more calories than you burn, you're going to gain weight. So it's really a simple mathematical equation. The problem is it's really easy to get discouraged because it takes time for this to happen. It's not something that's going to happen really fast. And in this day and age with microwaves and all that other stuff, that's kind of what we want. But it does take time to lose weight the healthy way. And because of that, it's really easy to lose your motivation. A lot of people are really gung-ho at the beginning of the year to lose that weight and get in the best shape of their life. And then 2-3 weeks into it, they're not really seeing the results that they wanted to see. They lose their motivation, they get discouraged, and they give up. So I don't want that to happen to you. So one of the ahas for me, which was a big one, is exercise. Now, exercise is a great thing to do. Obviously, it's really good for your health. But if that's what you're relying on to lose weight, it's not going to work. Exercise alone isn't going to make it happen. You really have to modify your diet and what you're eating. A friend of mine said one time, you can't outrun your fork, which is a great way to think about that. Because, if you've ever been on a bike or a treadmill and you've been working really hard for 45 minutes and you look down and you go, I've only burned 200 calories. You understand what I'm talking about. You could exercise all day and not overcome a bad diet, bad eating habits. So that's the number one thing. Don't rely on exercise alone. And I know this time of year, at my gym, there's a whole bunch of new faces, a lot of people in there exercising. And again, thumbs up, great thing. I really hope that they're also addressing their diet at the same time. Another one is eating low-fat foods. I don't know if you remember, but years ago, everybody thought, fat made you fat. And that's not necessarily true. But the worst thing was they came out with, you remember those snack wells that they came out with, those little cookies? And we all looked at those and went, oh, this is great. Low-fat cookies. There's no fat in these cookies. We can eat a bunch of cookies. And we did, and we gained weight. And the reason for that is that a lot of the low-fat stuff that's out there has even more sugar in it than the regular version. And even a small amount of added sugar can lead to weight gain. So if one of your strategies is to eat low-fat foods or processed foods, that's probably not going to help you lose weight. That could be working against you. So that's one of the big ones that I came across. And here's another one. Consuming more calories than you think. This is one I still struggle with. Calories are tricky little guys. They hide in all sorts of things like salad dressing and, even some of the things that are marketed as healthy. My big thing is trail mix. I have to stay away from that. Left to my own devices, I'll eat an entire bag. And I don't know if you've ever fallen into this trap, but I'll take a look at something like trail mix and I'll turn around and I'll go, oh, just 160 calories. That's not bad. And then I'll eat the entire bag. And then I'll go and pull it out of the trash and I'll turn it over again and go, oh, 160 calories per serving. And there's 14 servings in the bag. So now I've just consumed my entire day's worth of calories in my snack. And that's so easy to do. And even if you're not doing that, just a little bit here, a little bit there, a little bit here adds up. And that can really slowly put weight on or prevent you from losing weight. The best thing to do here is to try tracking your food consumption for a week, and you would be really surprised what you find. And I've got a great resource for you I'll tell you about a little later here to help you with that. It's really not as hard as you think, and if you can do it for just 1 week, you'll see a big difference. And this was the biggest one for me. And when I first heard this, I didn't really understand it, but once I understood it, it was huge. You need to rid yourself of toxins. So when I first heard this, I kind of went, well, how, toxins and weight loss, how does that kind of go together? I don't get it. And the way that it goes together is our bodies are designed to detoxify. We've got detoxification organs. The problem is we're kind of overrun with toxins based on our modern society. I mean, everything has toxins in it. And what happens is, the body, sometimes we get stuff in the body like high fructose corn syrup, for example, this ingredient that we kind of made up, cheap replacement for sugar, and the body has no idea how to process it, doesn't know what to do with it, and says, you know what, I don't know how to get rid of this. I'm just going to stick this over here. I'm going to wrap fat around it to protect the body, and I'll just leave it there. So when you detoxify, not only do other amazing things happen. I mean, I've had friends that had severe migraines that went away, acid reflux that went away, skin problems like eczema that went away, pain that went away. They started sleeping better. All these different things happen when you get rid of toxins. But one of the really cool things is that fat that was protecting the toxin also goes away. It doesn't need to be there anymore. So what you find is, a really good side effect of doing that is weight loss. And you may, if you have a lot of toxins in your system, you may have an incredibly great, diet plan, an exercise plan, but you're still not losing weight because those toxins are in there. So for me, that was one of the biggest ones. So this is my number one recommendation, and that is to do 30 Days to Healthy Living Challenge, because it really addresses most of the things that we talked about here. I'm doing this again right now, and I do it. The first time I did it was 3 years ago, but I do it every 6 months or sometimes every 3 months, depending upon how I'm feeling. But the 30 Days to Healthy Living Challenge gets rid of toxins in your body, so that helps big time. You get support and accountability, which is amazing, and that helps to that helps to keep you from getting discouraged and keeps you motivated to do this. You're not doing it alone. There's no calorie counting. And the biggest thing for me is it's a lifestyle that you can maintain. Like I said, I did it 3 years ago. It's been super easy to maintain. The first time I did it, I lost 10 pounds. The second time, I lost another 14. So I lost 24 pounds in total in 60 days. It was a really healthy way to do that, and I haven't looked back since. So one of the things I was telling you there, I do have that free resource for you in terms of your calories. So if you feel like that might be something that's happening to you, you're kind of getting a few more calories in your diet than you might think you are, check out my Facebook group. So it's facebook.com/groups/Pure Health 365. This is a private group, but since you're taking some time out of your night to be here on live with me, please come on in. It would be great to have you there. And in that group, I have a link to an app that you can use on iPhone or on Android. And this app makes it super easy to track your calories throughout the day. You can even like scan barcodes and stuff. The other thing that's really cool about it is it goes all the way down to the nutrient level. So, you might find that you're low on vitamin D, something like that. So I've also got, in that group, right with that app, a vitamin guide. So you can look up vitamin D, you can see what benefits you get from it, and then you can also see natural foods that are a good source of vitamin D. So if you are low, you can add some of those to your diet and kind of pump that back up. At the same time, you can learn more about the 30 Days Healthy Living Challenge that I'm doing, and you can see how it can help you achieve your goals too. These are all real people. These aren't, there's no photoshopping going on here. In fact, I think I've even got my mug in there, so you can check that out. And anyway, that is our Healthy Tip Tuesday this week. I hope there was some stuff in there that was helpful for you. I'm going to be back next Tuesday, same time, 7:30, to do another Healthy Tip Tuesday. And if you have any recommendations or any topics that you think would be interesting to talk about, please send me a message and let me know. I'll see you later. Thanks a lot. Bye.